that they should come up and recommend the one person among them. That the Senator Lanley is aside because he has already endorsed by the National and State Working Committee and the leaders of the party. Also, because we are not ready, because we have been hearing rumors that some of them are going, some of them went to PDP, some are going to the and say, okay, in order to put full stop, let us make them to be more useful and part of us. The national chairman now told them that they should make a recommendation of one person. Then within the two, we will now look who is the best, who can protect the interests of our party, who can represent the good people of your state.
And so who was that person that was chosen?
They now choose they now make a recommendation of Dr. Nureni Adeniro.
All right.
But there is something called a party supremacy. If party asks you to do something, to make a recommendation, it is your own duty to do so. You cannot parade yourself to be the candidate of that political party. The 12 agreement member, we see them as they are member of ADC, and you don't expect them. I've never seen where a student will write a question, and at the same time, will be the one to mark and will be the one to judge. It's not done anywhere. So that will come up. We now say, okay, Dr. Nuri didn't know that they recommended. We should look at it. If he has the charisma, if he has all what it takes to lead us into for the forthcoming election. So by and large, they make a recommendation of Dr. Nureni Adeniro. Fine.
You mean the 12?
The 12 only within agreement.
The 12 agreed
governors,
aspirants now came together and agreed
that Dr. Nureni Adeniro should go and represent them.
All right, let me give you this quote by Engineer Oseni.
Okay.
Engineer Oseni said, if we are doing a consensus, the meaning of consensus is that the people concerned should pick one of them. That is consensus. But they held a consensus that INEC was not even there. When they picked the candidate, only 4 people were there. How can that stand? It will not stand. That is by Engineer Oseni.
I don't expect Engineer Oseni to come out and say this. Because INEC is there. We follow all the due process, all the necessary things. Even I'm the one that received the INEC. I am the one personally, as I'm standing here, I'm telling you that I'm the one that received the INEC. I have the number, I have names of the INEC, the 3 INECs that were there. So it's just like, because it's one of those things that normally, because when you have 12 people or 13 and you have only one seat, everybody will clamor, everybody will wish to be there, but all of them cannot get there. So they can only pick the best and who can represent the interests of the party. That leads to the selection of, Senator Olufemi Laleye. But back to this issue that we are discussing, they make that recommendation. But unfortunately, the person that the 12 agreed member recommended to the National Working Committee and the State Working Committee was chosen. After we look at his record, we discover he paid only 600,000 naira to the party. So
instead of how much?
Instead of 6 million naira, he paid 600,000 naira. He come up, now said it was an agreement within him and the party representatives that he should pay 10% of the total money. So now I've told him, I said, okay, because all this thing, we went back to the national, because I was there by the time we do the final press release to endorse Senator Olufemi Laleye and with the crew, all the state working committees. We now ask a question that this issue of Dr. Nureni Adeniro that paid 600,000 naira, they should come up, they should tell us why and how. They made us understand that, nobody asked them to pay, but you only drop that money that subsequently will pay the balance. So I think I don't want to go into that one now. All the agreement is between the National Working Committee and Dr. Nureni Adeniro. So they are the one to decide whether it fits or not. And when they come up, they made us to understand that this man was screened out of the exercise, and at the same time, it was not filled all the fulfillment, all the parameters to appraise who is going to represent us in the forthcoming election.
But Tolureni Olariro is Adeniro is still saying that he still, aggrieved, saying he is supposed to be the candidate, not Senator Laleye.
He cannot choose for her. He cannot speak on behalf of himself.
Don't you think it will be a crack in the wall in your
No, no. Because what lead us into this thing is it because we want to have a kind of sense of belonging. We want everybody to have his own self. We want everybody to be part of us. We are not ready to lose anybody. That lead us, to the issue of by asking the national chairman that they should come up with the recommendation of one person.
Did Chief Olusegun Obasanjo play a role in this whole?
Baba did very well. What Baba just made us to understand is they should allow the state working committee and the state chairman, Dr. Ayinla Ahmed, to do his own responsibility, to perform very well. And he has made a lot of people have made several try to reach out to all these 12 aggrieved members that they should calm down. All of us cannot be. We have other positions in the politics. They make them to understand. And Dr. Ayinla Ahmed also has inaugurated a reconciliation committee that they should go around, they should speak with them so that they should remain in the party because we are not ready to lose anybody.
Out of those 12 aggrieved members, how many are still in the ADC?
By the special grace of God, as I'm talking to you, all of them are still in the ADC.
How is Senator Ladoja?
Senator Ladoja is our fan, is our mentor, is our great leader. He's also a part of. He's still in the within the ADC, but the rumors spreading all around the air and said that Senator Ladoja is no longer in the ADC. He's now in the Senate. Then I went to the air to debunk because I personally was in his house. I was in his house to find out if it is true, if Baba is no longer with us. And Baba made us understand that he's one that built the house. He cannot pull the house down. So he's one of those people. He's one of the 4 leaders that they hold the party.
There's this speculation that most of those loyal to Senator Ladoja who didn't have any posts in the ADC left for the Zenith Labour Party, and it's likely that Senator Ladoja will join them in the Zenith Labour Party.
My dear brother, those people, they are enemy of progress.
So you agree some of them left?
No, of course. You can't rule that one out in the politics.
They went to Zenith Labour Party.
Well, I don't have their names. That's why it's very difficult for me to say on air who and those people that are no longer with us. But I still believe that they are still part of us. But if we see anybody that now choose, because there's one thing in Yoruba, one thing about Delhi or Komijiwo, Konimele to Dara. I don't think what are they want to gain by going to the Zenith Labour? When we talk about ADC today, ADC still remain number 3 in Nigeria of today. In the political party, the ADC remain number 3. After APC, PDP, the next person we'll be talking about is ADC.
So you believe ADC is playing the third fiddle?
By the special grace. Even though we will get to the top, we are getting there gradually. Because ADC have a good and a laudable programs. We have, when you look at our blueprint, you see all the good things that we have in stock for the people of your state, for the people, for the general people of Nigeria. We know we'll get them one day. Because you can imagine a new party. Within all these things we talk about, the ADC we are talking about is less than 8 months.
Don't you think it was Unity Forum that made ADC stand? Or have that relevance in Oyo State politics?
Everybody contribute, not only the unity. Let me tell you how the politics of Nigerians look like, most especially in the Southwest. When you look at it starting from 1951 to date, we have progressive and we have conservative. If progressive go this way, if they go to wing A, the conservative will go to wing B. But when you look at this dispensation in the ADC, we have a lot of conservatives. We have a lot of progressives. So it's combined. It's a very strong
How
party.
then do you think progressives and conservatives will stay under the same roof and bring out good results?
God bless you. God bless you. It's very, very possible. Because everybody, when you look at the Unity Forum, they are progressive. They are from the progressive, Lamis side. And when you look other people like Baba in his blessed memory, Baba Adedapo, we see them. Nobody will call them as progressive. They are conservatives. But all of us being together, something will bring you together. What lead us together is because we want to reject the way and the manner of this administration, the way it's running things.
Are you sure? Don't you think because some of them need a platform to go back to their posts, that's why they ran to the ADC?
Believe me sincerely, there are three principles of politics.
Yeah.
Self-politics, self-interest politics, party politics, party interest politics, and collective interest policy. You can't rule it out. But what we gather together this time around is collective. Combine the personal interest and the party interest. That is what you can see in the ADC now. So I cannot rule it out. People that have been neglected for so long, and they are part of, and part and parcel, they contributed one way or the other to the present administration in your state. One of the day, suddenly you now look at them and see that they are not relevant again, that they are not proactive, or maybe because of your personal interest that you want to rule, you believe you want to become an overall, so that you be the only godfather we have in our state. It's not done anywhere.
What are you talking about?
My dear brother, don't let me mention name here.
What are you talking about?
I don't want to mention.
How is the ADC secretariat? That's at 23rd of November this year. The secretariat seems to be in its shadows. Is that secretariat still functional?
Yes, it do. But we have, being a new party, we have a lot of challenges. Part of this money. Because, when you talk about a party, a political party, we are trying to raise funds to make sure that, we put all the necessary things in place. I told you, I said we are a new party. But despite the fact that, we are a new party, nobody will believe. If you look at what happened, on Monday, on the 19th of November, at the airport, you will be surprised. When Senator Olufemi Lanleni, when he was coming back from Abuja to fill all the necessary paper to make him to be the candidate representing ADC in Oyo State. If you see the Momo crowd, you will be surprised. You won't believe that, this is a new party.
Some will say the crowd you see there, some of them might be rented. We have rented crowds in politics.
My dear brother,
in politics, people rent crowds.
We don't do that. We don't do that in ADC. We don't do that. The other parties may be doing it. I don't want to mention party we know because we have been, somewhere. We are coming from one place. We are from one place before we find ourselves in the ADC. So they can be doing it. But in the ADC, believe me sincerely, we have integrity to protect. We have, because we want to get there. We want to make something. We want to make history. We have good things in stock for the good people of Oyo State. So we can't do that. Truly, we want to know how are we acceptable to the people? Are we going to go to the election and win? But to God be the glory. On that day, I felt like crying when I see the crowd from a junction in Nigeria, Bury, to the bus stop. You'll be surprised to see the crowd. It's too much. You can't rent. We don't do that in our party, and we have discipline.
Senator Lanley has been trying under different platforms. Is this supposed to be his time?
By the special grace of God, Senator Olufemi Lanley, not only winning, he will rule the good people of Oyo State come 2019 by the special grace of God. And with the support of the people of Oyo State, the good people of Oyo State.
All right, I've been speaking with Adedapo Ademola, the Oyo State PRO of the African Democratic Congress, ADC. The program is Podium on 32 FM 94.9. I am Chike Ogbogu. We'll go on a short break, and when we come back, the Podium continues. Don't go away.
Motema pasi chéri na lebi kole patoto mama na komina zoto Solamoni Solange mama pato Solamoni Solange mama Solange Solamoni Solange mama Solamoni Solange mama Solamoni Solange Mama.
There is no set road to success. You have to find your own way. Before I had my own fashion store or even knew how to make a dress, all I had was a dream and a hustle. That's it. I had to search for a way to make a reality, so I opened the Google app and searched how to use a sewing machine, how to sew on a visible stage, latest Nigerian fashion trends. I kept the hustle going every single day. Next thing you know, I'm searching how to start a fashion label. So if you've got the dream and the hustle spirit, then just keep searching for a way to move closer to your goal. What will you search for? Fuel for your hustle by Google. Search now.
Introducing new Mama Joe spread. It's cholesterol and trans fat free, has a rich buttery taste, and is easy to spread. Now you can give your children a bright start to the day from a wholesome breakfast with deliciously nourishing Mama Joe spread, rich in 7 essential vitamins and energy to ensure they power through the day's activities and be the best they can be each day. Go ahead and enjoy the delicious taste with new Mama Joe spread for that lasting nutritious enjoyment. New Mama Joe spread, deliciously nourishing for a bright start.
Hey there.
We come with good tidings.
You know how in some moments you make a wish without expectations and then it suddenly comes to pass?
Well, this is just another moment like it, as 32 FM brings to your doorstep the end of the year promo.
To enjoy this amazing promo, bring your goods and services to be advertised with us, and for every 15 slots you buy, you get 5 more slots free.
Now, you can publicize your business for less and without compromise.
Hurry now!
As promo lasts from the 10th of November 2018
till 30th of January 2019, call Chesson on 080-2402-7806. Sheon on 070-3517-5719 or Bisola on 081-7765-3578. Yet again, the goodness can be shared.
Yeah.
Just because you do not take an interest in politics doesn't mean politics won't take an interest in you.
The funds spent were properly spent because we got them from intervention funds.
There is God.
I don't know which party my wife belongs to, but she belongs to my kitchen and my living room and the other room.
Stay in tune with politics on 32 FM 94.9.
All right, welcome back. It's still the Podium on 32 FM 94.9, the station where joy resides. I am Chike Ogbogu, and my guest on this edition of the Podium is Adedapo Ademola, the Oyo State Secretary, the Oyo State PRO of the African Democratic Congress, the ADC. You can join us on YouTube. Go on YouTube, search for 32 FM 94.9, 32 FM 949. Go on YouTube. You watch us live and direct. The phone lines will be open now. You can ask the PRO questions about the ADC. The number to call is 090-62000-949, 090-62000-949. Or you can also call 070-55000-949. You can tweet at us at 32FM949. Or you can go on Facebook and follow us if you've not followed us. If you've not liked us on Facebook, just go on Facebook, facebook.com/32FM949, and let's talk. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Your name and where you're calling from, quickly.
I'm Olayemi Francis myself.
All right, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Old Road, Ibadan.
All right, quickly, let's have your question.
I just want to greet the PRO of ADC.
You don't have a question for him?
I don't have.
All right, thank you. Thank you for calling the radio station. 07055500949 and 09062000949. You can watch us on YouTube live and direct. You can see the beautiful studio, and you can see the PRO Adedapo Ademola with me here in the studio. Quickly, ADC seem to be very formidable in Oyo State.
Yeah.
Of all the Southwest states, what would you say? Okay, let's pick this call. Hello, good morning.
Well, good morning, sir.
Your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Adedapo. I'm calling from Ibadan.
All right, quickly, let's have your question or your comments.
Yeah, it's an observation, basically.
All right, quickly.
You know, if you study the election of last gubernatorial election in Oyo State, you realize that the party in power won with 37 or 38% of the votes. And that was made possible because the other people, because the honest truth is, the good people of Oyo State are distraught and they are frustrated with this government.
Yeah.
But if the politicians do not get their act right and form an alliance, a formidable one, like APC formed against the PDP the last time out, nothing will be achieved. And the Mr. Kusheleri will still assume the Kusheleri again, unfortunately. So what I'm saying is, the earlier they get their act together, come together, it's not a win-win. It should be a win-win, really. It's, you know, people like Sheyi Makinde and themselves can come together. It should not be a do or die affair.
Yeah.
You know, everyone should come to the table. That's of course, but unfortunately, Nigerians don't pool resources. It is very evident in our common life, evident in the lives of our politicians. I hope they can do it right for once. Like the APC got it right. Unfortunately, the standard people they entered through. And I hope other people can benefit from that. But they did it well. APC did a good job ousting PDP at that point. People should learn from there. You cannot do it alone. You cannot unseat an incumbent without forming alliances with other political groups. That's my opinion. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you, Ademola there. Thank you for your comments and observation. Yeah, we're talking about the APC, the ADC in Oyo State. It seemed to be very formidable in Oyo State alone. When you look at Ondo states, Ekiti State, the Southwest states, they seem to be, docile, not really strong.
Well, my brother, Oyo State is not only Oyo State. We are very strong in Ogo State as well. Not only in
Okay, let's pick this call. Okay. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. All right, you call us back. Yeah, if you just join us, you can dial the studio line 09062000 or 070555000 Those are the numbers to call if you want to join this conversation. I have Adedapo Ademola, the Oyo State PRO of the African Democratic Congress, ADC, in the studio. Okay, we're talking about...
back to our discussion. Yeah. Not only in Oyo State, we are very strong in Ogo State as well. Also, it's very unfortunate that what happened in Osun, because we expect, to do better than that in Osun. But it's very unfortunate. I believe, by next another election, we are going to do better than that. Then we are very strong in some part of the north. We are strong in Adamawa, most especially where all APC are having crisis. The court of law said that they cannot be a party. They cannot be a party to the forthcoming election. There are people also coming to the ADC to contest. So not only Oyo State, but what I just believe is this: Oyo State is a seat of power of the Southwest. That is why we are putting in all our efforts. The first caller, when he mentioned that we should gather ourselves together and fight, he is very right. It's very correct. That's exactly what we're doing. That leads, that makes us unite and bring other people. And again, we are going to appeal to most of all these aggrieved members that they should listen to what the first caller said. So we should let there be peace so that we can move forward.
Are you saying we are looking at a merger happening very soon?
Presently, let me tell you, there are some people
like a coalition.
You see, let me say one thing that people don't understand about politics is this. Presently, those people in the present administration in Oyo State, we have some of them that at the back, they are coming, they are with us. They want to be a party. They want to partner with us so that they can become so that we can take over the government come 2019. So I believe so much that with the support of the good people of your state, we will surely get there. But that match that you're talking about, yes, I think something will happen in the next few months now.
From the national, ADC national, you have a presidential candidate.
We do.
ADC seem not to have that that bite when it comes to the national side. Do you think there will still be a coalition from the national ADC?
Now I cannot answer that one because I'm not part of National Working Committee.
Okay, quickly. On the 2nd of November this year, the 2nd of this month, about 3,000 of your members defected to the ADP in your state here. Don't you think it's a source of concern, a source of worry for the party?
I will debunk that rumor that more 3,000 of our members defected to the ADP. It's a lie. I don't know. I have never, since I become an PRO. There's nothing of such information within me, even with my able chairman. So, but in politics, I'm beginning on lemon. So that is lemon. They will say it because they want to be relevant. They will say, okay, people from ADC, they are here now in the ADP. It's a lie. They are begging people. They are begging people to come and join them. But ADC, we already have that structure, and we are building up, and I believe we will get there.
Do you know anybody called Khalil Mustafa?
Khalil Mustafa? I don't.
He was supposed to be in your party, but he led these 3,000 people going to the ADP. Probably you didn't give him that ticket.
I don't. It's not popular.
Your state House of Assembly.
See, when you asked me about the name, I said I don't know.
Because you are the PRO of your party.
Yes, because I've never come across that name. So I don't think that person is popular. Definitely, I will know him. And I'm here. I'm not here to lie, or I'm not here to deceive people. I hold you nothing but the truth. I will tell you the truth. So I don't know him. And I'm hearing it for the first time.
I hope you enjoyed this edition of The Podium on 32 FM 94.9. Thank you, Comrade Adedapo Ademola, for featuring on this edition of The Podium. For you listeners at home, next week Saturday is another time. I stood in for Hezekiah Kiride. I am Chike Ogbogu. Up next is Sowedo with the Sporting Crystal. And after that, we'll be having Ewojole, yes, Ewojole with Akim Amzad by 11. 12 noon is the time for the news in Yoruba. May 9 will take you through the Oasis, Weekend Oasis. And Crystal will be back by 1 to give you a gay. These are programs on 32 FM. Don't change the dial. I am Chike Ogbogu. I walked alongside Gbemi Falona today. Until the Podium comes your way next week Saturday, enjoy your weekend and congratulations to Afuda Babagbalagba as we come around for the naming ceremony of the Queen. Bye for now.